Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Dawn of War 2 replay. I spawn on the north side as the Force Commander, we have a foreign name. Spawn on the south side as the Warp Spider X-Shark, we have Anter. Scout's going straight for the power point, as the Warp Spider X-Shark is going straight for the VP in the center. Not going for resources, not going for harassment. Yeah. Or Eldari. Eldari like their hit and runs. Though they do have a couple melee units, like the Howling Banshees and Seer Council. Howling Banshees, however, just pretty fragile, in my opinion. Though they are a good fighter, that's for sure. But a lot of the Eldari items are meant for speed rather than strength, such as the Warp Spider for teleporting around. Guardian squads can get access to fleet of foot for shooting and scooting, that sort of thing. So honestly, the Eldari can be good as well. Warp Spider X-Shark engaging tactical marines in melee. And we do got the scout squad here to support as well, so likely the Warp Spider X-Shark won't really be able to stay around for all too long with the scout squad, but now got Howling Banshees closing on the scout squad as well. So it's a bit of a messy fight for both sides. Both these squads are now falling back. We do got, of course, these base defenses here. Warp Spider X-Shark could, of course, teleport away. Probably should teleport away. Two scout squads supporting now, two guardian squads. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Force Commander getting ripped apart by the Howling Banshees, and he's getting caught up in terrain. Good special attack there. That must have been the battle cry as well. Yeah, that's battle cry. Allowing him to engage those Howling Banshees quite successfully. Now we've got these scout squads ripping apart the Howling Banshees. We got a sergeant upgrade there, but not enough time for the grenades. Okay. Let's see. Scouts' damage is good in their bolt guns. Double Scouts' front group. Never found the Banshee's danger in melee. Oh, plasma grenade thrown. Ooh, relative frag grenade as well. But these Guardian Squad will need to fall back, even though they got a good plasma grenade in. It all depends what. The Howling Banshees do have to be careful with their melee attacks. They are a good melee fighter, that's for sure. Guardian Squads, of course, this one's also created the battle equipment, getting extra health and the plasma grenade. Over here, we've got the tactical marines captured the power point, and the Howling Banshees are going to try to tie them up in melee, being upgraded the aspect of fleetness, not an aspect of strength. Good hits there onto the Howling Banshees or Tactical Marines. Don't drop any models just yet, but they will get inside the garrison no problem, but they will have to stay in there until the Howling Banshees go away. Plasma grenade thrown. Well, sort of walks into that plasma grenade, and they're seeing lots of fire there. They're going to go fully down. They're going to get fully wiped in there. The Guardian Squads can finish them off. They don't have a whole lot of health in there. The Force Commander is trying to tie up the melee, but they're getting tied up the Howling Banshees melee, while the Guardian Squads can finish off the Tactical Marines inside the garrison. Oh, down to one last model. And that Guardian Squad goes down. He wasn't paying attention when he lost it. Tactical Marine still has 25 health, but the Howling Banshees do finish him off, and the Howling Banshees is now falling on back. So both sides dropped a squad, which is a bit problematic, but the Tactical Marine squad going down is a bigger prize. Assault Marines being deployed on out. Plasma grenade thrown. And he does escape in time. Let's see. Don't think so. Cars were upgraded, and that so much bleed from the Banshees was actually worth it. Tactical Marines have been redeployed with the red points and immediate front reinforcements. We got the sergeant, no sergeant on the squad here. Well, the sergeant up back here could rush forward with a grenade, but there's a lot of forces here. Tactical Assault Marines are tying up the Banshees up in melee as well. We've got the Warp Spider Exarch upgraded with the heavy gauge Death Spinner. And there goes that squad. It was the fresh Tactical Marines immediately going down as well. So 2 Tactical Marines have gone down. Assault Marines tried to tie up that Howling Banshee melee, but look, she jumped over that ledge there, saving her. And both the Scout Squads are now falling on back. Force Commander is still alive. He's way back here. Force Commander trying to tie up the Warp Spider Exarch in melee. Good stuns there by the heavy gauge Death Spinner. Guardian Squad is still just trying to maintain their range. And the Guardian Squad will be falling back. Does drop a model there. They may drop a second one. And the Warp Spider Exarch is way down here. No additional squads have been deployed out by the Warp Spider. So losing that Guardian Squad, it has been a bit problematic, but losing 2 Tactical Marines is also a bit more troublesome. Overall, there's more points captured by the Space Marines. So the Space Marine is having better income. He does need it for losing more squads. Howling Banshees charge on forward. They need to fall back. They're way, way too forward. Warp Spider's falling on back. Does get inside the garrison, which will save him from the Assault Marines and the Force Commander, but the Scout will throw a frag grenade. He does get out of the garrison. And looks like going to do a forward retreat right now.
We will stand against any enemy.
And maybe something queued up? No, there's nothing queued up at the moment. You need to use a Guardian Squad to flush out that garrison. Overall, great field control there by the Space Marine player, almost getting every point on the map. The fact that having one more squad does help out that. Howling Banshees will be tying up the Force Commander up in melee. Guardians are going to be behind the light cover there. Could potentially throw a frag grenade on top of the Force Commander to get those Howling Banshees, but the Howling Banshees are getting knocked around a bit by the Force Commander. The Howling Banshees will need to fall back. They're severely wounded. Could potentially see a plasma grenade, but he's a little bit too far forward. Yeah, that was a try, but not possibility. He does maintain his generators, and these have not been bashed, so he needs to get these requisition points captured immediately. He has a lot of points to capture on up. And we've got some Dark Reapers employed now, some heavy long-range fire, but there are Assault Marines that close the distance. So it's a little bit iffy about that. I'm a little bit iffy about that. Good knockback there by the Assault Marines. Yep, Razorback has been deployed on out. I was really not sure what the Dark Reapers can be upgraded with. Do they have an anti-vehicle upgrade? I generally don't know. Guardian Squad has been upgraded with the Warlock Leader. Alright, no anti-vehicle. So this Razorback's going to be very problematic. I know the Warp Spider can be upgraded with the anti-vehicle melee, which maybe is the only option at this point. Howling Banshees do not have the aspect of strength, so no anti-vehicle weapon for the Exarch. Let's jump on top of the Warp Spider Exarch right there with the Assault Marines. Does have a webway gate down here, a little bit off the side. And does get nice stuns there, but looks like the Warp Spider is going to be eyeing inside the garrison, but He's sustaining too much fire damage.
As ever, we serve the craft world.
He needs to have some blood dragons at this point, or fire dragons. I keep on going to say blood dragon after was it war game blood dragon. But you may need to get out some fire dragons to help deal with this Razorback at the current rate. Or right, okay, he's getting out a Falcon. Falcon's a good skimmer, but that's about it. Something we called on there, so we're going to be more tactical marines. Yep, more tactical marines have been deployed on now, which probably should upgrade them to Stern Guard veterans. Guardian Squad, Dark Reapers and Howling Benches are falling on back. The Guardian Squad is actually already back here. And the Falcon's starting to make its way forward. No anti-vehicle weapons here. No, he can't really enter in the base MGs. Hit the resource points. Play it safe, don't play too progressive, or else you'll be put on the back foot. Falcon's getting some good damage there onto the Razorback. We got some extra armor being researched for the Razorback. Does draw a smoke grenade there, very nice. Does have the rocket launcher upgrade there on the Tactical Marines, and there's Dark Reapers barraging the area, trying to hit those. And now the Warp Spider Exarch is going to be tying up the Tactical Marines up in melee. He needs to get inside the Razorback. No, he does not. But he does manage to repair the Razorback all the way, or nearly all the way. The Warp Spider Exarch does go down there. Wasn't really paying attention to it. Falcon's in pursuit now, utilizing its whatever it's considered Eldari version of an autocannon. Getting some good damage there onto the Razorback. Smoke has been thrown out there. Yeah, the Razorback doesn't grant any abilities, just grants health. Assault Marines jumping on in, trying to deal with these Dark Reapers, get them knocked back. You really don't like Eldari, do you? Howling Banshees are capturing up the VP.
We are losing a victory objective.
The Eldari is starting to get back footing the game. The Eldari player still has more VPs. It's still effective versus light vehicles. I cast a lot of games, so I use different words sometimes. But it is reasonably effective versus vehicles, so I guess it's not necessarily closer to a lascan, but if it's more effective versus vehicles, perhaps closer to like a meltagun or some sort of like, yeah, pretty much closer to a meltagun if it can do minor damage to vehicles, like the Voldemort Razorback. We do have the Artificer armor upgrade there on the Force Commander. Tier 3 is massive with the Falcon. Shield's close to double its HP. He doesn't have the shield upgrade, looks like, yet. Assault Marines are starting to engage these forces. Does get good rocket launcher hit there. And Meltabon does come forward from the Assault Marines. And the Falcon's almost down. A little bit of fire, it will go down there. Probably next rocket launcher hit. Yep, rocket launcher fires. So there goes the Falcon. The Force Commander has back up the Power Sword, now being swapped to the Thunder Hammer. And these forces are starting to fall back. It does have Tier 3. At the current rate, honestly, Wraith Guard wouldn't be half bad. And that's a Tier 2 unit, right? Because a lot of these forces are quite bunched up. I would assume Wraith Guard wouldn't be half bad. Or maybe a D-Cannon at this point in time? Yeah, it's too mobile. D-Cannons wouldn't be good against the Assault Squad. But Wraith Guard wouldn't be half bad. Yeah, force. Yeah, both of them are jump. So yeah, decant's not a good idea. Even then, yeah, as well with the what's it called? The Wraith Guard will be tied up in melee as well. Maybe just fire dragons. They are pretty mobile on their feet. Good suppression there coming in by the Dark Reapers. Finally getting a good hit there with them. Howling Mages are getting ripped apart. And the Assault Squad is falling back. Throws out a smoke grenade there. Very nice. Howling Mages will make their distance. Yep. It doesn't look good for the Adari player. I'm not exactly sure what he should do. Maybe he needs some sort of unit to help engage the Razorback while able to engage these forces, so I don't know what he should do. Though he is doing a good job, maybe the answer is not to engage it. Like I mentioned before, the Adari player is specialized in mobility, and the Adari player does have a VP capture. So just literally avoid the army, just literally go around everywhere else on the map. Go for high mobility to start capturing points. Be annoying. I'm not really a big fan of the Avatar. It seems like not really worth the cost. You got the webway gate being deployed out and out right there, as well as some more tactical marines. No, assault terminators. Might see some terminators soon. You said that as they start being deployed out. Does hold the webway gate. The webway gate will go down.
Adding support structure.
Yeah. Sometimes the factions are designed around mobility, like in Command Conquer Generals, the GLA just specialize in tunnels and just go around everywhere in the map. No generators deployed and out, and he's just going to go mass webway and go around capture the points. Like I mentioned beforehand, maybe the best way from the fight is literally not to fight. Fight to run away. Wasn't that Pirates of the Caribbean? Some of these webways are starting to be cleaned up. This one should remain hidden for a bit of time, though he is right next to it. And of course, the Warp Spider Exarch's also good in mobility with teleports. And perhaps maybe... Oh, Force Commander does come forward. Does miss the webway gate there with their missile. And got another special attack there, and does decide to hop inside the webway. The webway gate does get revealed. And perhaps maybe head down south? Oh wait, why are the Terminators right there? I didn't realize there's Terminators right there. They're focusing on to the Shuriken base cannon. Looks like the Terminator's not necessarily good against buildings. Dark Reaper's able to get consistent damage there. He's being upgraded with Lightning Claws, but this may be a bit too deep for the Terminators, because we got also health regen for the Howling Banshees since they're next to the webway assembly. Submarines do jump on in as well. Terminators are pretty close to death, actually. Smoke grenade was thrown. Terminators do fully get wiped. Assault Marines are still engaging. And it's going to be a triple capture fail there, Adari player. The Force Commander may actually lose if he continues this assault, because, like I said, just hit the flanks and not engage. Sure, he's forced engage here, but his opponents now is going to be losing a lot of tickets. Triple capture against him, he's going to be down 50 tickets before he even decaptures one.
The enemy has 200 points remaining.
That point does, that drop pod does get destroyed right there. Guardians and Howling Mages will probably wipe out these scouts. And losing those scouts will not mean the end of his repairs. Looks like the scouts do manage to escape out anyways. So the Force Commander needs to start trying to capture that point, but there's just too many forces nearby. Well, the point of wars is to capture ground, not to kill the enemy. Razorbacks are now receiving quite a bit of fire there from the Fire Prism. The Fire Prism was able to easily hunt down that Razorback, no problem. We've got some Vanguard veterans now deployed in and out. And there should be some guys captured at this point now. Yeah, the Dark Reapers. Does throw another smoke grenade there, throwing out that more often than I've ever seen before.
We trust in your
Not decapturing that point right now.
It is a fusillade. Asa, prepare to lead your sisters.
He doesn't have the resources of a Land Raider. He's going out for a Predator. And the Razorback is now getting hit. And there goes the Razorback. The Fire Prism is receiving quite a bit of fire there. And Howling Pages will shout, and they will save the Fire Prism there. The Fire Prism doesn't have the shield upgrade just yet. Probably should I getting that up sooner rather than later. Here comes a nice barrage there by the Dark Reapers. Howling Pages will be falling back. They'll likely get wiped. Yep, they will get wiped. But the Fire Prism's getting some good barrage into it. I'm pretty sure it can. It does have the energy bar there. I'm pretty sure it does. And it does go down, however. They think it was moving late, and then perhaps they should remove the energy bar there. I could have sworn the Fire Prism has access to the shield. It's already a pretty fragile unit, so the shield would... Ooh, annihilated by those Dark Reapers who've been upgraded with the aspect of the Reaper. Increases squad's range damage to 25%, just straight damage.
Our purpose is one.
Yep. Yeah, it's designed for hit and runs, like most of the Eldari stuff.
Support structure complete.
Vanguard veterans are currently not at level 2. Would assume they'd be at level 2 by now. We got these two VPs being captured there. The Force Commander's almost out of VPs, down to 30. He will decapture that point. Best now to retreat back. There's no way he can capture the rest of that. Scout squad is also here. Does spot the webway assembly there with the scouts. The Guardian squad potentially could go down here. There's 3 models remaining. Warp Spider Exarch's also decapturing the point, so now all points are deactivated, and so as this point gets captured, there's going to be some tickets drops there, but the right point is being captured on up. Force Commander's receiving a bit of fire there. The Tactical Marine is severely wounded. May sure to retarget towards the Tactical Marine to wipe it out, but does not.
Our reinforcements are here.
Just had energy? I could have sworn it had a shield ability.
Our structure is prey to Space Marines.
Scouts are be capturing that VP. The Warp Spiders could teleport in and get some good shots in. It's now a VP game for both sides. The Eldari players just need to focus on VPs at this point in time. Maybe get out some more Warp Spiders just for teleporting around to capture VPs. Does avoid the grenade there, very nice. Honestly, don't need to worry about fighting against those scouts. Capture the VP. That's the only thing that matters at this point in time. I disagree with that teleport forward. Capture the VP as soon as possible. Nope, the War Spiders are now engaging on the high ground. And now going to be going for a Haywire Grenade there, but he's out of energy. But he does actually get the Haywire Grenade. It looks like he spent the rest of the energy on that.
An opportunity to improve myself.
You know what, after this game, well, let me just boot up a basic skirmish map against Easy AI to see if I can't get Let's see if it does have the shield ability. I could have sworn it does. Force Spider X-Shark is being upgraded with the phase armor and the improved target wounds.
I bring you the fire of the crystal ray.
Now no foe will escape me. The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point.
25 VPs remaining, not a whole lot still, but hasn't been able to close the gap. Fire Prison has been blown out, was designed to engage the Predator tank. Does receive a shot there. Does get an arm piercing shot there. We've got some fresh Terminators. And that Fire Prison went down very, very quickly. Haywire Grenade does connect there. Terminators are still going to keep this area very well secure. He needs to avoid fighting the Terminator. Assault Cannons has been deployed and out. He just needs to focus on the VPs. There's no reason why he's fighting right there. He should have retreated a long time ago. There's no way he's going to win that fight. Or even get enough damage to make it reasonable. Just keep running. Just be like an AI. Be annoying. Just be everywhere on the map. That's how you, if you can't win the fight but just focus on VPs, that's how you win the VP game. Basically play like an AI, just don't care about capturing VPs.
Half the pleasure is in planning.
Still has his webway down south. Yep, there we go. Best use fleet of foot
You will stand against
and capture up
any
this
enemy.
northern VP. The Assault Vanguard veterans are in the area though. There's pros and cons of not having the Terminator Force Commander. You can get the power of which can help specifically disable vehicles.
Enemy space marines are claiming a victory objective.
We are in the fray.
Plus, it also resets your veterancy. Well, as the Force Commander, you get the Storm Shield and Chainsword.
Strategic location spotted.
The Sword and Shield you can get as the Force Commander. He's starting to capture this point. The VPs are heavily against the Eldari player, so that's likely going to be game. However, couldn't play out the VP game. And that's the end of this replay. This is Angry saying thank you for watching.